Welcome to Moments of Truth with Susan Kerby. I am here to talk about how you stand out and be heard. This is that piece of nothing has you be heard if you're not standing out. So there's that piece of what is it that actually has you be heard. There's messages you have to deliver. There's things you're trying to do, and you just can't be heard if you don't actually stand out. But I was being interviewed yesterday on a podcast, and I realized it's not just about shouting or being heard or somehow getting yourself more visible. But I say what has you be heard, as in be listened to, is your focus. Okay, hang in with me on this. It's about where are you. When people feel connected to you, they will hear you. So when you first take your focus and you look at, are you focusing on the money you're about to make? Are you focusing on wanting them to do something with you? Are you focusing on, stuff that just is about you? It's not going to make the same difference. So I say when you focus on being the messenger, that you actually are here as a messenger with messages to deliver. And the message you're delivering is bigger than you. And you're just the messenger of this message. Then you're going to be heard by the people who are looking for this message. Yes, so focus on being the messenger. And most of us in life, we didn't come into this world already ready for this message. We've been being trained for this message along the way. And the difference about, like, if you just are the messenger, like a bike messenger who's just passing along a message, that person just takes a message and hands it over. But when you're actually the messenger, you've had to receive the message for yourself, get information about it, and then give it out to others. So when you recognize you're the messenger who's learned this message and it means something and it's worth something to you, then you're clear. Your job, so to speak, is to communicate the message and trust that the rest will turn out. So one is focus on being the messenger. The second way of shifting your focus is recognizing the difference your message makes in the world. So a lot of people, when they're just budding speakers or trying to, get started, they're all worrying about them, right? First off, it's like, how am I going to survive this? And then they might actually focus on the message themselves, which is what I just told you was important. But it's not just the message. If all you stop is focusing on the message, you're going to miss the important part. And next, people in a speaking training, they'll tell you to focus on the people you're speaking to, because those people are important. But when I shift my focus off of anybody in the room and I focus on the difference this message is going to make for the people who aren't even in the room. So I say the people I'm speaking on behalf of are the people. So for example, I work on speaking, public speaking. So if I'm speaking about how you make your message matter, I'm talking to speakers, yes, but I'm really speaking on behalf of the people those speakers are going to go speak to. I call it the ripple effect, or it's really called the ripple effect, where you like throw a rock in a pond and it ripples out. So what I noticed is when I'm focusing on the difference this message I'm delivering right now is going to make for the people when you go deliver your message to the people you're meant to deliver it to, then it's not about me or you or anybody else. And somehow I get into a bigger, broader, bolder stance because I recognize it's not about anything but making the difference. And then I get to care. So that's the last part, is when you focus eye to eye and soul to soul, and you let people know you care. So this is that piece of when you're talking to somebody. So right now I'm looking straight into the camera and I'm not watching me, I'm watching you. But I don't get to see your eyes, but I know you're watching me, watching you, and I see you. And when you feel seen, you're connected. If I were talking to a whole group and it was focusing on this, or I'm looking over here, you don't get the chance to really connect. And so when you want to stand out and be heard, how you get to do it is first by focusing on being the messenger. Like it's bigger than you, and you're just delivering the message, and you've been given this good insight and you have something to say. Two, focus on the difference your message is going to make in the world. So I say, care about the message you're delivering, care about the people you're delivering it to, but really care about the people those people are going to impact with your message. And three, focus eye to eye, soul to soul, heart to heart, and see the people you're speaking with. And when you see them seeing you, seeing them, that's when you speak. Because people really will listen to you when you connect. And the way to stand out and be heard is to shift your focus. So if you want to play the game of speaking and you want to practice your speaking and being heard, you have to find out what lands, what do people hear, where, and I'm actually really good at seeing what has people lean in and what people lean out. You know, like if you're saying something I just have this gift of hearing what resonates for people and what will have you be heard. So if you really want to speak to be heard and you want to stand out, come play with us at Speak. I have a weekly group called Speak, and what we do is we give you stage time where you get to practice speaking, and I give you some feedback, and then you come back next week and you practice some speaking and you get some more feedback. So you get your message going and you know you're going in a direction that resonates for you and for your audience and can go make the difference you're here to make. So come play with us. There's a link below. Blessings. Have an awesome day.